We're living history. We're a very important part of the culture here in South Jutland, and I'm proud of that.
That's why 17-year-old Katarina Hindriksen Klej wants to keep the German minority alive. She is a student at the German high school in Aabenraa.
It's very, very nice to go to the school. You always feel welcome. Everybody knows the experience and what it's like to be part of the German minority. You can walk down the hallway here and you can speak German and Danish.
Katarina is the fourth generation of the minority. Exactly 100 years ago, people living in northern Schleswig, like Katarina's great-grandparents, had to vote if they wanted to become part of Denmark or stay with Germany. Although every second citizen in Aabenraa decided for Germany, it became Danish like the rest of northern Schleswig.
Als sie im Bett lagen, sagte sie, ja, Wind war schon die ganze Nacht, es war wohl die Dachrinne.
The school makes sure that the students get in contact with the Danish society.
We have a lot of projects where we go to Danish schools and talk about what it's like being part of the German minority and about the history. And I think that very much helps with helping young Danish people to understand what the minority is like, because they often don't know anything about us.
Today, most people in the south of Jutland are Danes, but the German minority do have some German institutions. For example, they have this German school, German services at the church, German kindergartens, German libraries where you can read German books, and a newspaper for the German minority.
Der Nordschleswiger.
The newspaper is a way to spread information about the minority.
In the German minority, I get most of my information from our newspaper, Der Nordschleswiger, because they write only or mostly about the minority, what's happening, what events are being held.
Katarina and her friends live a life between two cultures. For some Danish people, this is hard to understand.
Some people don't understand, they don't know the history. They think that we're like this closed-off society who only speak German all the time and who practice the German culture, even though we're not that at all.
For the young people in the minority, these misunderstandings can lead to uncomfortable situations.
In general, at parties, when people are drunk, there's sometimes a lot of dumb comments from young people. They'll tell me like, oh, you're German and you're a Nazi. You know, it's annoying. And sometimes hurtful.
Katarina's 19-year-old brother Hans shares the same experiences. He believes that many people lack information about the minority.
I daily meet people who I need to inform about it, but that's also fine because, as it's also fun to tell people about something that they don't know. But I think they all accept it. I think the Danish people are very open about it, at least most of them.
To raise awareness, Hans and Katarina are engaged in the Minorities Party and youth organization.
We need young people in the minority, and therefore I think it's a good thing to support the minority, and we have many organizations where you can make many great activities, so we can get a nice life within the minority also.
Today, the members of the youth organization are meeting at the House of Northern Schleswig. They plan a trip to the Danish island, Rømø.
I really like planning activities for the youth and minorities, so we have some activities that we can go to that I can do with my friends.
But Katarina and her friends want to achieve more.
I definitely think that the younger generation can change something about the knowledge, because just us doing these activities definitely helps. We get a lot of media attention, and that way more people know about us.
Möglichkeit, da sind aber andere auf dem Berg.
I would wish for especially young people to learn more about us, but also for the rest of Denmark to know that we exist.